Alright, let's see what the current relationship energy is for Geminis. Okay. Okay, so Geminis, this is speaking on the past relationships you've had that didn't go the way you needed them to go. It's saying for some of you, you didn't trust your intuition and it led you to these tower moments. You tried to see the good in these individuals or the person you were pursuing and it backfired. But now it has you to the point where you're not wanting to pursue a relationship at all. Like you're very standoffish. Or you're not open to new beginnings. You're not open to new relationships, I feel like. And it is saying that you need to change that because you have someone coming to you who isn't manipulative. This person is going to do right by you. This person is going to treat you how you deserve to be treated. It's saying you really have two choices as far as this is concerned. You could continue to stay in the past, your past pains, the past things you've been through, the relationships that didn't work out. You can continue to stay in that that energy, or you can move forward. You can let your wall down and allow someone else to come to you. So that's basically speaking on you not allowing what you've been through in the past to keep you from loving again. Or being open to loving again. Yeah, it's saying you've had a hard past when it comes to relationships. You've invested a lot into them, but I don't feel like you've received what you deserve from those connections. And part of this is because you need to do some inner healing, like childhood things, traumas or wounds you still haven't recognized as the reason why you gravitate towards these individuals, or you gravitate towards feeling like you have to be in a relationship. And another thing is saying like you choose people based off what you felt like you lacked in that like growing up. Like if one of your parents went there, or you just don't have a good relationship with your parents. This is speaking on like a paternally, so I feel like this is speaking on like your father. If you don't have good connections or a good relationship with them, then you gravitate more towards individuals who are either like them or individuals that you feel like could fill that void for you. Yeah, it's saying the lack of trust in your intuition is what leads you to the relationships, these relationships that are unbalanced. You invest a lot into them, but I don't feel like they invest a lot back into you. It's actually speaking on someone from your past, thinking about you, reminiscing, I feel like on the good times. Yeah, reminiscing on the times y'all shared. I feel like this person wishes they could go back and fix it. Yeah, they had the chance, they would go back and do something differently. This is saying that they would have put in more effort. They would have tried harder to keep you. They most definitely would have tried harder to keep you, and it's saying that they had to lose you, I feel like, to realize how powerful or the position you played in their life, like how important you were. They didn't see that at the time. They took advantage of it. It's saying, yeah, now that they're thinking about their future and moving forward and wanting a new relationship, wanting a good relationship at that, they realize what they let go. Like that they lost someone good. But you felt like this relationship at the time, and this is speaking on that person as well, it's saying at the time this person felt like you were a burden on them. But I don't feel like they realized how much you actually did and how much you actually, they didn't realize at the time how important you were. They didn't realize at the time what you actually brought to their life. You opened their mind to a lot of new things, and I don't feel like they've had that in past relationships. But now they know it because you're no longer there. So it's like they literally had to lose you to realize what your worth was, or the position you played in their life. A lot of it's showing a lot of past relationships. A lot of them, if they had the chance to go back, a lot of your past like your exes or your whatever you want to call them, they would come back. It's literally saying if they had that chance to do it over again, they would, because they know now where they messed up. Not saying you didn't do anything, it's just saying they see the part they played in causing your relationship to go downhill. Because at the time, I don't feel like they realized that. At the time, they had it like their mindset was more so geared towards the fact that you were to blame, not really them. A lot of them didn't really expect much from the relationship anyways, and that's another reason why a lot of the relationships ended the way they did and didn't have a chance in working out, or y'all getting through it and growing, because that person automatically saw you as like a casualty, I guess you would say, or as a expense to them. Like they never saw you as being anything more than, for some of you, they were just using you for like physical attraction, physical things. They never got to get to know you, I feel like, and now they don't have that opportunity. But they messed that up for themselves. It's saying someone better can come to them now, and someone better can come to you. So overall, y'all breaking up was actually for your good. For the good of all involved. Yeah, it's saying now that those burdens are no longer on you, you can move forward. But this being reversed is saying that you hold on to your past too much. You're holding on to the relationship that didn't work out. I feel like you think about it a lot. You reminisce on it, and it's saying you need to move forward. You just need to be open-minded and be receptive of the love that's coming to you, this new individual, this new person, whether it's a female, whether it's a male. Don't make this person pay for what that person did to you, because you're going to ruin that relationship before it even starts. Yeah, Gemini is saying this person didn't put in the, and I'm not even going to say it like that. Both of y'all are saying both of y'all could have put in more effort on both parts. But, like, I guess you'd say from different angles. Like, you had something different you could have put into the relationship to make it work. Vice versa, that person had something they should have done to make the relationship work. It's like both of y'all had your own faults. One of you were putting in more effort than the other person. The other person felt like they were owed that effort. And that's where they messed up at. Because they took you for granted. I feel like they took you, not only take you for granted, but they felt like you were going to be there forever, or that you were going to continue to put up with what they were trying to give you. And it's saying even through the arguments and disagreements, you still continue to move forward. You still try to pursue this person. I feel like you didn't want to give up, but this person literally pushed you to the point where you had to walk away. It's saying if you would have trusted your intuition from jump, you would have never been in this situation. But it's still good that you were, because it's saying you learned a lot. So that situation, that relationship wasn't in vain. Were those relationships? Because I feel like this has happened to you multiple times. That's why I'm saying you need to heal something. That's why you keep attracting broken people. Yeah, it's saying if you heal things that have happened to you in the past, you're gonna attract better. Yeah, you're gonna attract better relationships. That connection, this is showing some marriages that ended, some marriages that are currently going through the ringer. Y'all having tough times, bumping heads. It's showing the friendship, like y'all were friends before anything is what this card represents. It's showing that friendship. The friendship is really what's holding a relationship together at this point. Because if y'all didn't know each other before this and y'all just got into a relationship, I don't feel like y'all would still be together at this point. I don't feel like y'all would still be pulling through the way y'all are. So it's good that y'all built that friendship before anything. A lot of you are trying to move towards engagement, but it is saying there's a lot of things that need to be healed on both parts before y'all do that. It's saying don't rush y'all relationship. Don't rush the next step in y'all relationship if you know within your heart you're not ready. It's saying you shouldn't push towards a title just to have one. It's not going to last. Yeah, one of you were investing more love than the other person. The other person was withholding love. Gemini, if it was a person you were dating, if they were withholding love from you, it's saying this caused you, I feel like, to feel some type of way about yourself. You felt like at one point you didn't deserve it because you weren't being shown this love from that person. In reality, you do. It's just saying, I don't feel like that person was ready to do that. Like I said, it's really all about healing. I don't think that person has gotten over past relationships they've been in and also things they've dealt with growing up. That's why they withhold love from you or withheld love from you. It wasn't a personal attack. It wasn't anything against you. They don't have a vendetta or anything like that. It's just they tried to love you the best way they knew how. Even though it didn't seem like much coming from you, it's like one of y'all operate more from love. The other ones operate from lust. So a lot of y'all were with people who were just physically attracted to you. They had no intentions on getting to know you or getting to know your spirit or what type of person you were. It was more so, like I said, an attraction. But I feel like you wanted to get to know that person, so that caused issues in the relationship as well. It's saying y'all went through a lot together. That actually built y'all. That made y'all stronger. It made y'all stronger. The things y'all been through together made y'all stronger. And it's saying if both of y'all would have invested the same amount of love, the same care, the same affection, this relationship would have been successful. It's showing prosperity, abundance of all sorts, emotionally, being on the same page, mentally, physically, spiritually. Like in every aspect in life, it's showing that y'all would have been on the same page. Y'all would have been headed in the same direction if both of y'all were putting in the same amount of effort. But that's where the relationship fell in at. One person was investing more than the other. This person could have been investing more financially. You could have been investing more emotionally or mentally. It's like it wasn't balanced. It wasn't balanced at all. I don't feel like it started off like that though. I feel like as y'all went through things, like I said before, it caused that shift in the relationship. Y'all both need to be open to moving forward now. It's saying that's your best bet of being happy moving forward. Opening yourself back up, being receptive to new relationships, letting the past go, letting it be what it is. You can't control it, so it's saying you might as well move forward. Focus on what you can control at this time. That's your future, so it's saying you can control the relationships coming to you based off the energy you're giving off. So make sure you're not exuding no lonely type of energy, because if you exude that type of energy, you're going to attract just anybody. Anybody's going to come to you just to fill a void, and you're going to allow them to do this because you just want somebody to love you or be there for you or something, some sort of support you feel like you need. That person played, yes, and that person played with your mind a lot. That person played too many mind games. I don't feel like they were ready to be in a relationship, like a real relationship with you. Is showing that they weren't ready for commitment. They didn't know what they wanted, and instead of making that known to you, they wanted to keep you around for when they were ready, and that's being selfish on their part. That's why I said they played mind games with you. I don't feel like they did this to hurt you, like they set out to, bring you down. Oh, I'm gonna get this person. I don't feel like it was that. I just feel like this person knew you were a good individual, whether it's you being a good man or being a good woman. It's saying you were a good person, and they didn't want to lose you. In general, they wanted to be able to keep you around for when they were ready. But like I said, that's selfish. That's why they lost you in the end, though. But trust and believe, from what the spirit is showing, they're regretting it now. A lot of individuals y'all were dating are regretting the fact that they lost you. They're reminiscing about these things. It's saying It's saying as far as your relationship that's coming in is concerned, you and this person have to work towards success. Y'all are going to fight. Y'all going to have arguments, things like that. But it's saying you shouldn't allow this to keep you from seeing the good in this person and continuing to push forward. Especially if you and this individual are on the same page and y'all want the same things. If this person is genuinely willing to try, saying that you genuinely need to be willing to try as well, putting the same amount of effort. Because to have the Emperor card reversed is saying that this person is going to be very protective over you, but not controlling. Yep, it's saying you have two choices, and to receive the Magician card upright, it's saying you literally have two choices. You can stay in the past and run the risk of missing this person that God is going to send to you, or you can focus on your future and enjoy this new love and this new relationship that's on the way. Let's see. It's saying even though you didn't trust your intuition, even though you didn't trust what you felt, you went against the grain, it's saying everything's going to be okay. Remain positive, because even though things didn't go out the way you needed them to, they actually worked out in your favor overall if you look at the bigger picture of it. Because you lost someone who act like you lost someone who was taking advantage of you anyway, so it's not really a loss for you. Someone left your life that was taking advantage of you and not treating you how you deserved, or putting you on the pedestal that you deserve. So it's saying your loss really wasn't a loss. It was a loss for them, but for you it wasn't. Good things are coming to you. And then on top of that, you're about to receive someone who's not going to take advantage of you. They're going to appreciate who you are and what you bring to the table the first time. You're not going to have to give this person chance after chance, or explain to this person how you deserve to be treated. They're just going to give you this off gate. They're going to see the worth in you, and that's good. Last but not least, for the Emperor card reversed, you received the Five of Wands card reversed. This is saying that this person is not only going to defend you, but they're going to have your back. So this person is going to have a lot of respect for you. And to show the family, okay, I'll get what this is saying. The Five of Wands, some of you are going to get in a relationship with someone and their family's not going to, not for everybody, but for some of you, their family's not going to be too fond of you, and they don't have a reason to not like you. I feel like it's going to be all jealousy or envy that their family member, whoever it is happy. This is saying that that person is going to defend you against them. He or she, they're not going to turn against their family, but they're going to make sure to come to your defense. They're not going to allow them to walk over you just because. So overall, Geminis, you have a very good love connection coming to you. And they want you to embrace it. It's saying you deserve this. You deserve this. So be positive about it. Hold unpositive expectations, like with the Lovers card. The World card is showing good friendship. It's showing success and achievements coming to you both. This person hearing you out. This person manifesting the beginnings for y'all both. Being protective over you but not controlling. This person's not going to want to have conflict with you. It's going to bother them to have conflict with you. Like, this person is going to care about you that much. So that's good.
Baby, I look good, I look handsome.